Okay, I'm gonna try and finish this without my phone running out of storage again. So hopefully we can get through this. So this is Glossy Vallegro. It was a prize model in 2017, and this is just regular Vallegro. Coming up here, we have a Breyerfest celebration horse, a little Halloween horse. This is my classic Shire conga. I actually have a complete conga of these guys as well. This is a little glossy classic Shire, just kind of fun. I don't know if you can see that, kind of, but yeah, you can see that he's glossy. I got this guy from Breyer out of a grab bag a little over a year ago. Just a regular run, some Breyerfest horses, or not some Breyerfest horses, some Breyer.com horses. This was a Breyerfest prize model. This is Yankee Doodle Dandy from 2007. It was a diorama contest. I guess he doesn't have a thing on him, but those guys. So coming up here, I have 3 Clydesdale foals. This was a the treasure hunt prize model. This was just a regular run, and this is Quicksilver. This was also a prize model from 2006. This was the carousel horse contest prize model. So these are my donkeys. That was a glossy one from the thing that they just did in the Breyer just did in the winter. That's Cameo. This was another diorama prize in 2010. So Breyer was 2010. That's Tennessee Titan, that's Oliver, and that's Cornelius. I won Cornelius, again, Halloween horses, so I do conga them. Coming up here, we have Spirit of Hallows Eve. That guy was a special run for the Velvet Rope event. Ichabod. A couple just plush horses. Him, I have my first premiere, or my first stablemate club of this year back there. Christmas horse and a wag horse. I just haven't taken out of the box. This guy was a Chasing the Chesapeake special run. That's what that Maryland event was called. So looked it up while I was dealing with my phone. And just coming across, these guys are flockies. This case has seen better days. I need to get a replacement for it. And then this guy. Just my 2 flocky cart guys. So I have an Estrus Adrian Conga. So JC Penney regular run, Breyerfest special run. This guy is Wadsworth from the Sweet Home Chicago event. I think her name was Summer Love. That was just a web special. This was a regular run. This is a glossy prize model that I won. That's Raven. Gold Raven from WEG 2010. That's Oasis. I'll come back to my other ones. So down here we have a Halloween horse and a Christmas horse. A couple flashes. So Christmas SR, Tractor Supply, Web Special, and glossy Stonely. This is just a regular run polo pony with Highwire, who was a Breyerfest special run. Coming down here, this is my other custom I have in my collection. It's a little constellation horse. This is Fabian. This is Glossy Totalis, who was a Breyerfest prize model with a Christmas horse. This is El Capitan, and he was a special run for the Passage to the Pacific. That's Hollywood Boulevard, who was a special run for the Velvet Rope event, and that was a special run for Breyerfest. These are some of my stablemates that I have out. I'm not going to go through all of them, but I'll just kind of go slow so you guys can kind of see who's hanging out here. I conga these guys. The only one I'm missing is Mini Bourbon Street, and I guess I'm also missing the Spirit Blind Bag horse, which I plan to pick up this year at some point. They've only been out for like not even a month at this point, so just have a couple guys back here. This is a little test full from the Velvet Rope event. Bus trivia. I had a lot more stablemates, but they're kind of put away because I don't really have a place for them. This little guy's glossy. I'm just trying to pick out a couple to show you guys. So I have a glossy Sophia and Julian back here, and then a little Christmas horse. This little guy's unfinished, which I thought was kind of cool. And then I have like the little event horses. I have the whole set. So coming over here, I'll just finish up over here with the little stablemates so you can see little stablemates. Couple little like glossy or semi-glossy variations. This little guy is like a semi-glossy variation. These little guys over here are glossy, semi-glossy. That guy's just laying down, and I have a couple little stones over there. Coming back here, I have two little foals, Hansel and Gretel. These were overall champion and reserve prizes for Stone Age Live in 2016. I won Breyer overall champion and reserve at that show. This is Medusa. This was a best offer horse. I'll pull her out. She's kind of fun to look at. She has 3 heads. Again, I like the decorators. I like Halloween horses. She was just kind of fun. She's little like clubbed hooves. So I really like her. She has like a blue shift to her. Yeah, you can kind of see that, but she's a little dusty. These are just a couple little weanlings that I had, or not weanlings, Pebbles, Arabians. So just coming down here, this is a test Sherman Morgan. I'm not really sure the background of it, but it is a test run, or a test color. This is Crescent City from the Big Easy Bash. I like blue and I like decorators, like I said. A couple of my Bobby Joes. Chasing the Chesapeake special run. I really liked this little guy with the other little the original fell pony. So coming up here, I have a Wedgwood running foal and this little Palomino foal from the little foal surprise treasure hunt that Breyer used to do. This little guy, he's a run of I think 12 or 16 I think. This guy came from the Passage to the Pacific, so he's kind of fun. A couple Andalusians with Galahad, Tamarack, again Passage to the Pacific, Velvet Rope event, Nobel, little test quarter horse. Coming up here, I have a glossy glossy prize model. Wow, glossy prize model that I won last year at Breyer Fest. Few Zippos, just regular run. This is Quarter Flash, Connoisseur. This is Balboa, one of they're 12 or I think 16 they made of him too. Anywho, he was a Passage to the Pacific special run. Just a matte surprise horse. Again, I just like him because he's black and white pinto. A couple more sprees. This guy was from a Quarter Horse Congress. Quine Affair, I think. Quine Affair. Probably, I think this horse was like 2010 or so at this point. We're getting like 8 years, 2011, yeah, 7 years ago. So it's amazing it's been that long. I'm from Columbus, Ohio, so I lived there at the time, so it was just really easy for me to drive over and get one. I live in Michigan now, so not so easy, but it is what it is. And then finally coming up here, we have the last few as Just a Dreams. This one was a Breyerfest special run. This is Music Roll. This was a Breyerfest prize model. Really pretty. This one was an auction model. This next one, bring her out. Kind of the same coloration and pattern as Tempestuous. That's kind of why I picked her up, just because I like that. So she's really pretty. I have Val Hoffner here, an unfinished Arabian Sager, little classic, few Amber and Ashleys that I show. And I think that's about it for this collection. So thank you guys for watching. I apologize that I've had to start and stop this video multiple times. And that's kind of all that I have out. So I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.